Hey, what's up? It's me, Sky. How are you all doing on this lovely Sunday? Well, it's a very hot Sunday where I am, which is in Tennessee. So, today I am going to discuss with you all the fourth book. It is almost here. I have finished writing it, and for you who don't believe me, here's the proof. The G14 classified information in this thing. I'm going to actually open it up for you so you can see the first page, chapter 1. And this is the whole book. So yeah, it is done. What I am doing now is I am rereading. So I take this big binder with me everywhere I go, and I am rereading it because it's been so long since it's taken me a while to write this book. So there are things that happen in the beginning that I need to refresh myself on. There are things that I've said in the end that don't go with things that are in the beginning. So I'm making some changes, and I'm also adding a few more pages because I do, want you to have your money's worth. So I want to make sure it's a nice sized book with a lot of, good stuff in it that'll make all of you all happy and maybe won't make you want to kill me for taking so long to release the book. One thing I can say is that I am releasing this book independently, so it may not be in as many stores as the first three books or in libraries like the first three books. We are working on that as well, but you will be able to still get it in stores and you will be able to get it online. It's just that I will be releasing this myself. The good thing about that is that it's on my own time period, so I don't have to worry about a publisher saying, okay, well, this isn't going to be released until December 2014 or anything of that sort, which is what, you kind of have to deal with when you're with a large publishing company like I was with. So I am actually excited about this. I have full control. I can do my own covers. I can pick my own names. I can do everything myself, which is, something that I definitely enjoy doing. So I cannot wait to bring this new book to you all. I know the first question that is always asked is when will the book be released? It is coming very soon. I can promise you it will be before the end of the year. We are hoping right now to have it released in the beginning of November. However, don't quote me on that. Once I do have the exact date, I will definitely let everyone know. You will be able to get it online. There won't be any pre-orders or anything like that. So as soon as it's available, I will definitely let you know the date so you can buy the book. So the main reason I wanted to do this today is to kind of give you a little insight on the new book, give you the new names that I'm going to decide between, and then also kind of answer some questions because I get a lot of questions from you all. So I want to answer a couple of those questions that you all have sent to me as well. But the first thing we're going to keep discussing is the fourth book. And I know you're tired of me calling it the fourth book, so let me go start by telling you what the names possibly could be. As of right now, with the help of my friends, we have narrowed it down to two names, Full Circle and Climax. So I don't know which one is going to be, and I'm actually going to let you all help me in making this decision. So I'm going to place a poll online on Facebook so that you all can vote and let me know which name you like. And if you hate both of those names, definitely let me know that as well, and you can still put out new names. And I will decide, what's going to be the best name. A big piece of me wants to stick with the three C's, the choices, consequences, crossroads, and then another C. But at the same time, another piece of me is saying, hey, it's the last book. Why not shake things up a little bit? So, again, as of right now, the choices are between Full Circle and Climax. So, who knows which one it's going to be. All right. So, I promised to give a couple of details about the new book. So, let me start by saying this will be the first book that does not start immediately. With most of my books, there's only maybe a month or two in between the time of one book for the next. So, it might be during summer break and then they're coming back from school or something of that sort. This book is actually going to start 2 years later. So, we're picking up 2 years from when the last book ended. So, Lena, did she have a baby? Did she not? Denise, is she still modeling? Is she, doing the movie? How did the movie come out? Is she still with Sarah Cooley? What's going on with her and Sahara? Or is she single? What is going on? And even more important, it seems like a lot of you want to know Carmen and Nick. Are they married? Are they getting married? Have they broken up? What is happening between the lovebirds? All will be said in this new book. I am going to discuss it all. The biggest question of all, will Denise and Lena be together finally? I cannot tell you that. You have to read the book. But I will say I'd like to keep things real. So just like with all the other books, how a lot of people would say these things so realistic and things of that sort, this book will continue in that same path, even though I will say that the characters are doing things in the entertainment business. You know, Cooley was a manager, Sahara is a, singer, things of that sort. So yes, they are still, involved in those type of worlds. It's just, what happens when the worlds collide. So I think it's going to be a really good book. I'm going to bring back a couple of old characters, some you love, some you hate. I am going to bring in new characters that I think you're either going to, again, you're going to love them or you're going to hate them. But, hey, it's the last book. I got to go out with a bang. So that's about it. That's about all I can tell you about it as of right now. I guess I could go ahead and read the first couple of chapters to you, but I'm not going to. Ha! Just kidding. I'm not going to read from it because I don't want to ruin it, or better yet, I don't want to hear from you all. Oh my God, you're teasing me, Sky. You're teasing me. I hear that all the time. I'm not going to do that to you. So now I'm going to answer a couple of questions I've been asked via Facebook and also via my email. First question. When is the book coming out? Like I said before, I don't have that specific date as of yet, but as soon as I do, I will let you all know. So there is no reason to continue to ask me because I promise you, I will let you know as soon as I figure out the date. You all will know the date. I live in Houston and would like to meet you. Are you doing a tour anytime soon? As of right now, I don't have any plans to tour. However, if I do, I will definitely let you all know that as well. Also, for promoters and book clubs and things of that sort who are interested in having me come to your city, I am available for booking. So just email booking at simplysky.com or go to my website, which is simplysky.com, or even hit me up on Facebook or Twitter, and I can give you more information about booking me for your event. What is your writing process? I don't. My writing process is I let my characters talk to me and I write what they say. So for me, it kind of plays out as like a movie in my head, and I'm just writing whatever they're saying, which is probably why the majority of the time you all say this looks so much like a movie. Well, that's because I write the way that I see it. Other people don't do the same. Everybody has their own process. I don't recommend anyone use my process unless it works for them. In the end, you have to kind of have your own process when it comes to writing. It seems like there's been a long wait between the last two books. Why does the book take so long to come out? There's a lot of logistics that go on when you're with publishing companies that can hinder a book from coming out when you want it to come out. We don't have that control. So if my publishing company says we're releasing this in December of 2013, then unfortunately that's when they're going to release it. I don't have control over that. I don't usually, in fact, most authors who are with publishing companies don't have control over the names. They don't have control over the covers. They don't have control over when it comes out. So a lot of times people, get on the authors about it, but it's not something that we have control over. Where with this book, I can say I'm releasing it myself, so I will have, full control over, trying to get it out at the time that I want it out, getting the covers exactly how I want it to be, the name exactly what I want it to be. I've been lucky in my publishing career that they have given me the right to use my friends on my covers and pick my names and things of that sort. I have been lucky in that aspect. But when it comes to when the book comes out, I never have control over that. So I do say that, hey, I hate that it comes out so late, but, that's the way it is. As far as the time that it's taken between these two books, it's been a long, very difficult and stressful period. So the book wasn't coming out like it normally does. I just wasn't in a great creative place. But I can say I'm back. I have my mojo back. So hopefully this book is going to be the best one yet. Please, can we get a movie soon? Again, I don't have as much control over that as that I would want. to make movies, to make TV shows is very expensive. It's also time consuming, and it's also, getting involved with Hollywood. And right now, to be honest, the best way, if you want to see a movie made, the best thing to do is to fight for it. And that has to come from more than just me. You have to let these people know we want to see ourselves on TV, where honestly Hollywood doesn't know if everyone's ready to see, a full movie of black lesbian characters, or, a lot of times when I've taken meetings, it's been, oh, so this is about sex. And it's hard to steer them away from thinking lesbian and sex. So in order to get a movie, it's going to take some work. I do want to see it happen. That is my next goal after I finish this book, is to look into TV or film with both choices and some other projects that I'm working on. But it's hard, so I'm gonna need your help. So when you see me put up you know, that document saying, hey, I need you to fundraise for this, or hey, I need you to help me spread the word, I need you to tweet about this book. Honestly, if I can't sell books, then nobody, they want to see numbers. Hollywood wants to see numbers. They want to see that this is something they should buy. That's how you see Twilights and the 50 Shades of Greys and the Harry Potters getting made, because the numbers are behind the book. So if a Hollywood agent comes to me tomorrow and they say, hey, how many books have you sold? They want to see the numbers. So I tell people all the time, the best thing you can do is to help me promote this book, help me promote all the books. Instead of lending out books, tell people to go out and buy the books, tweet about it, Facebook about it, say, hey, these are books you really need to try, because word of mouth is what made 50 Shades of Grey what it is today. Word of mouth is what made Twilight what it is today. It took people saying, hey, you need to read this. Well, we have the power to make these books just as big as anyone else. So I need you all to really put yourself behind it. Tweet about it. Say, hey, have you checked out this book choices? You need to. You have no idea just how much that does help in the end. So will there be a movie? Hopefully. Will there be a TV show? Hopefully. I really want a TV show more than a movie, but that is something I would like. So hopefully that will happen soon. I am working towards that. Are you doing a signing at Atlanta Pride? As of right now, no, I'm not. I have not been booked for a signing at Atlanta Pride. I do love doing Atlanta Pride, so hopefully someone will book me. But if not, I will be downtown dressed up like Medea at Dragon Con for the duration of the weekend. However, if you are very interested in getting your book signed, I will be in Atlanta that weekend, so, I'll post and tweet where I'm going to be, and also you can definitely hit me up so that maybe there is a point that we can meet up and I can, meet all of you who would like to, meet me or have your book signed. I'm definitely willing to do that. Well, that's about it. Those are the questions that I've been asked. If you have any other questions, please, please, please just send them to me. I will be doing this more often. I'm giving more tidbits and more deets about the new book and new things going on. Again, I want you to vote on what name you like. Do you prefer Climax or do you prefer Full Circle? So I'm going to put that up. Hopefully you all vote on that. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me. My website is simply Skyy with two Y's.com. I am available at any time, and I definitely would love to hear from you all. So I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this little video. I love you all, and the new book will be here soon.